And so far, they cannot convince Kenyans that they are now working with opposition, yet the same opposition used to attack them and even lead people to the street. Now, in an interview which was done in Kisumu city, is basically confirming to us that Raila Odinga and William Ruto have a long way to go. And this time round, they are being told that they must prepare for mass rejection. The earlier, the better.
It's true that we all voted. Like this other side of the lake, we are pro-Raila. But we failed in the last general election. All we expected was for Raila Amolo Odinga, Baba, to come up with a shadow cabinet. But the only problem that we have is that he took an opportunity when Kenya was at its lowest, when the Gen Zs of this country were coming out to liberate this country from this conundrum.
Chunga sana, umesema usinichanganye ndugu yangu na usiwachanganye watazamaji wetu. Kwa hiyo kwa kifupi ulikuwa unapinga kabisa hatua ya Raila kuweza kuwania kile kiti cha AU tangia mwanzoni.
It is true. Why? Because all the presidents, Djibouti got this seat because the president of Djibouti decided to put the national interest ahead of his own personal interests. But William Ruto decided to put his personal interest of deflating opposition in Kenya to send Raila to AUC. Lakini, it was not possible.
Bingo, naomba tukubaliane hapa. Kabla ya Raila kuweza kuelekea kule ama kuweza kutangaza azma yake kuwania kile kiti cha AU, tulikuwa na hii serikali ya msingi mpana kwa maana broad based government. Akina mheshimiwa Ali Hassan Joho ambao walikuwa wafuasi wa karibu kabisa wa Raila Odinga, wapo wengi, kina Opiyo Wandayi waziri wa kawi walikuwa, na hata pia kuna John Mbadi ambao waliweza kuchukuliwa kwa mawaziri kabla hata Raila kuweza kutangaza ile nafasi yake ya kuwania kile kiti cha AU. Mbona hamkuona hilo tangia mwanzoni?
Unajua, the reality is opposition today is controlling the government. Why? Because it is true, Mulima is gone. But on this other end, we cannot be here as sayers and keep quiet while reading the notion that our brothers on the other end are being victimized. We are not going to allow that.
Now, you watch and listen to that video clip of the gentleman in Kisumu. And that is what you want to discuss. Remember yesterday, when I analyzed again the same Kisumu man who disagree with the Raila Odinga movement to join William Ruto. And I told you very well that this agreement is not based on Kenya's agenda as the first priority. It is all about government and opposition to enrich themselves. And now here comes another story, new twist. John Mbadi, Ali Hassan Joho, and the rest, in quote, ODM members, who used to storm the street every now and then, they are now coming out and defending William Ruto. After this government had failed and is still failing and still sinking, and William Ruto, together with Raila Odinga, managed to create hostile ground among themselves. As I told you, that even Raila Odinga is having no mass congregation support as he used to have. As also compared to other men in ODM. And even when you look at those who are preparing to support Raila Odinga, they are just going for him because of power. So I think this time around the Luo community are also waking up from their slumber. They're saying we have been used for several years by ODM. We are now saying no to ODM, no to this broad-based government, because William Ruto killed our children, killed our sons and daughters, killed our brothers, and made us to shed blood in this country. To make it worse, even abducting us. Then the same person Raila Odinga is supporting. Yet Raila Odinga used to go back to go to the street and even tear gas his vehicle and so on and so on. So there is no way you can convince Kenyans after you've done a mistake. The same way, there's no way you will try to have yourself rich if you don't work hard. That is the fact, and that is the reality. Working hard in silence, but not exposing yourself. So that is what is happening to both Raila and William Ruto. When I try to weigh the ground, the only hope these people are having is to rig election. But when the votes is well counted or presented at the IBC, then Ruto is going to be one-term president, together with Raila Odinga's support. So they have no way to go but to come back to the people in the Republic of Kenya and reveal to them which way forward. I think this message is clear for both of them, and they are having difficult time ahead of them. Ladies and gentlemen, what are your take? Kindly subscribe to this broadcast, and thank you so much for your support always. Still residing Kenya TV YouTube channel. Prepare for many political updates. I wanted to be brief as such because I had something to do.